on the stairway to stardom. You see tomorrow stars today on the stairway to stardom. We're here to brighten up your day. We've got singers and dancers and actors performing for you. But there's more, so much more, and it's all right here for you. On the stairway to stardom, we'll entertain with talent and style. On the stairway to stardom, we've got the other shows beat by a mile. On the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to...
Hi, welcome to Stairway to Stardom.
Oh,
look at that. We sure got a crowd
that's
here
beautiful,
tonight.
right?
Thank you.
Very
thank you,
good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is my lovely co-host, Tilly. How you doing, baby?
Okay. How are you?
Oh, fine. We have a fine show for you today. We have some very fine performers, right?
Yeah, and I think you ought to introduce a piano player today.
Oh, my piano player, Marvin Lewis, everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get on our way to Stairway to Stardom. But first, you do a number.
Oh. Memories like the corners of my mind, misty watercolored memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? And if we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Or could we? Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember whenever we remember the way we were, the way we were. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Marvin.
That was very good. Very good.
Why don't we bring out our first guest? Thank you, folks. Thank you. We have a nice crowd here today.
Don't we, though?
Yes. Why don't we bring out our first guest? And she's a fine singer. And let's bring her out now, okay? Here she is, Yolanda Castellano.
Hi, thanks. How's everybody doing? All right? Let me tell you about this boy I know. He's my baby and he lives next door. Every morning before the sun comes up, he brings me coffee in my favorite cup. That's how I know, yes I know. Hallelujah, I just love him so. When I'm in trouble friends. I know he'll go with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile at them and say, he told me so. That's how I know. Yes, I know. Hallelujah, I just love him so. And when I call him on the telephone and tell him that I'm all alone, by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear him at my door. In the evening when the sun comes down, when there is nobody else around, he kisses me and he holds me close. He tells me, baby, well, all right, okay, you win. Well, I'm in love with you. Well, all right, okay, you win. Baby, what can I do? I'll do anything you say. It's just gotta be that way. All that I'm asking, all I want from you is to love you like I love you, and it won't be hard to do. Well, all right, okay, you win. Well, I'm in love with you. Well, all right, okay, you win. Baby, what can I do? I'll do anything you say. Sweet baby, take me by the hand. Sweet baby, take me by the hand. He tells me, baby, everything's all right. That's how I know. Yes, I know. Hallelujah, I just love him so. Sweet baby, take me by the hand. Hallelujah, I just love him so. Sweet baby, take me by the hand. Hallelujah, I just love him so. Thank you.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Wasn't she great?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
How long you? Look at that. They really love you. How long have you been singing?
I've been singing for 2.5 years now.
Only 2.5 years. You sure doing terrific. I'll tell
Thank you.
Have you had any plans for the future?
Well, I'd like to get my union card and start performing for Broadway.
Oh, you like?
I like to be an
Broadway?
actress, yes.
Oh, are you studying acting?
Currently, I'm studying with Mervyn Nelson
Oh, Mervyn Nelson. Yes,
from
I've heard
the
of him,
producer
yeah.
circle.
Yeah, that's good.
And if anybody out there is watching, producers, agents, or anything, you wouldn't mind working for anybody like that?
Oh,
Well, that's her dream.
I'd love
That's her
to.
dream.
Well,
That's her
give us-
stairway to stardom, right?
That's
oh,
right.
thank you, Yolanda.
Thank
Yolanda
you.
Castellano, everybody. Give her a big hand.
Well, I hope those agents out there heard that.
Oh, yeah. Let's bring out our next guest. We got a comic, you know.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. I heard him. He's good.
Yeah. His name is Richie Triolo. Is that it? Okay,
great.
here you go, Richie.
Thank you, Frank. How's everybody doing? Having a good time? Yeah. Any Italians out there? Yeah. Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us your raviolis. I'm Italian. I was brought up by very strict Italian parents. And, you know, the kind of religious Italian parents that if you go in the bedroom, they have a picture of God shaking hands with Frank Sinatra in the bedroom. My father was very strict with us. Like, if we did something wrong, like we drew hair on the St. Anthony statue and make him look like one of the Beatles, he would always smack us to a certain beat or rhythm that for every word he said, he had to smack like, I told you not to. Oh, my God. My father became a contender. My mother was the athlete in the family. Like, if we did something wrong, she'd hide in the kitchen. She'd put on Jerry Cooney trunks, a ripped bathrobe, and a mouthpiece, and wait for us to come in the kitchen. And she'd chase us around the table like, when I get a hold of you, you're going to wish you were dead. I used to run in my room and lock the door. And she'd come up to the door, open the door. I'm not going to hit you. I know you're going to hit me, Mom. I know you're going to hit me. Open the door. I'm not going to hit you. Now, I waited for everything to get very quiet. I opened the door just a crack. She would put her hand through, like the Frankenstein monster. Pull me by my hair and give me a tour of the house. One year, she pulled my hair so much I started to look like Gandhi. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. I feel very religious now. If your parents were overweight, they would never chase you around the kitchen table like my mother did. One year, my mother put on 100 pounds because my father brought home crumb cake and chocolate eclairs. Go ahead, shovel it in. Go ahead, size 82, size 98. She put on so much weight, if she would wear a black sweater, she looked like a getaway car. I says, Ma, we're going to hang lights on your boobs. We'll rent you out as a studio apartment. So if she would hit you, she'd wear the special shoes or slippers that you could run down your hall, down the block. She'd wing it off like Tom Seaver and hit you, like... How'd you get me? Well, one time I knew she was getting mad because I seen her warming up with a slipper, like getting ready for the wind-up. I ran down the block. I see her throw it, and I duck. Yeah, you missed me. And I ran right into my father. I said, Dad, don't go in there. She's mad. And my father was very understanding. He goes, I told you not to make your mother mad. Anyone come here on the subways? Anyone travel the subways? You know, the urinal on wheels. I used to work for the Transit Authority. I did electrical work in the tunnels. And you don't know what the feeling it is to fix a signal in a tunnel and turn around and see a rat hole in a flashlight. I mean, those rats are like from the 3 Mile Island. I love to travel on the subway for the simple reason. Ever see these people waiting online for a token? They're like this. And they hear a train coming into the station. Give me a token. Stop reading the map. You're not going nowhere. Give me the token. They get the token, they put it in the turnstile, and they start running down the stairs. Hold the doors. Hold the doors. Get that baby carriage out of the way. Hold the doors. The train didn't even come into the station yet. Hold the doors. Now you're holding the door for this nut. They jump in the train. The doors close. What's the first thing they say to you? What train is this? This is a train to a leper colony. We're throwing you off on the next stop. But remember when Atlantic City started having schools learn to deal blackjack, learn to deal poker? Well, the greatest card dealers in the world are people, especially women, who use the subway toilets. Because they would stand in front of the bowl, grab that stack of square toilet paper, and go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around the whole rim. A gust of wind would come out the door. Mixed deal. Sylvia, talk to the guy with the gun here. I'll be right back. Anyway, what was I going to say? The city was doing a lot of things this past couple of weeks. And remember, they celebrated the 50th anniversary of the movie King Kong. One day I'm looking up, I seen King Kong on the building. The next day I come back, I see this big brown thing stuck on the side. Looked like it climbed up, took a dump, and left. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Oh, kidsy. What are they gonna do for the 50th anniversary of Deep Throat? Have a giant mouth going up and down the building? Craziness. And what else happened in the city this year? St. Patrick's Day Parade was a riot. Anyone go to the St. Patrick's Day Parade? There was that nut taking this road test during the parade. Did you see? I have never seen so many Irish people sober up so fast in my life. When Irish eyes are smile. Oh, truck it! Get out of the way. Thank God nobody got killed during that parade. One poor guy got hit by the truck. He got up, looked right in the television camera. Automobile Club of America. Did you have to be that good? Thank you. Thank you, Frank.
Very good.
Thank you.
Have you, Richie?
Yes,
Have
Frank.
you always wanted to do comic?
Most of my life. And when I was in school, they said, you're a nut. Get a job.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry.
Tell me something. Have you always, do you occasionally want to think about being a singer?
No, why?
Because all
Go into
comics-
that field now. Comedy's out of your...
No, usually all comics want to be singers, and singers want to be
Well,
comics.
I play piano. I do play piano, and and I started out in piano. I played in Pips Comedy Club in Brooklyn, and then after a while they said you can't play piano. You got to be kidding, and try comedy.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Can I put you in a spot, Richie?
Go ahead.
Who's your favorite comedian?
I was brought up with Steve Allen.
Oh, really?
I never wanted to go to bed, so I used to watch the old Steve Allen show with my father, with Louis Nye, Tom Poston, and Steve Allen was a very good inspiration.
You know you're going to give away your age, Richie. Richie Triolo, everybody.
Thank you, Richie.
And now here's a very important message from my very dear friend, our very dear friend, Evie Day.
Hello. Hope you're enjoying the show. How would you like to appear on Stairway to Stardom? I'm Evie Day, and when I'm working for Complete Entertainer, I come in contact with so many talented young people whose main ambition is to get into show business, be on TV. If you have talent, here's a golden opportunity for you. Have your paper and pencil handy. If you can sing, dance, do comedy, magic, drama, play an instrument, anything at all, you can appear on Stairway to Stardom. Simply contact this special number and you'll get all the information concerning your interview, the production fee, and your taping date. If you have talent, you deserve to be seen by producers, casting directors, and booking agents, not to mention your own friends and family, which is really the best part of all. Now, here's the number to write to. Write to Frank Massey, Stairway to Stardom, Post Office Box 1061, Rockefeller Center Station, New York, New York, 10185. You can be featured on this popular cable TV show. And maybe next week, we'll be watching you when you take that first step on Stairway to Stardom.
And now let's welcome Toni Marie. You know, the first time we saw Toni, we were invited to kind of look at a bunch of performers, huh? And we picked her out of all the bunch. We have a couple more we're going to bring on, too. And Joan Leonardo, you work with Joan Leonardo a lot?
Yes.
She's a very dear friend of mine, you know. And I said, I want that gal. I want that gal for my show. And what do you have plans for the future?
No, but I've been in a couple of plays
I know
recently.
you got a lot of stage stuff, huh? I counted about 10 or 12 on your resume. I noticed I was on your resume, too. Oh, that's flattering. Yeah.
You know, why don't you show everybody the picture you were holding? I don't
yes.
think they took a look at
Is
that.
that your favorite, huh?
Scapeo.
You know, you got a fine voice. You have a fine voice. I'm not joking.
I
She
just
has
hope
a-
some agent out there has
Yes,
heard her
don't you
and
think she has a
decided to
fine
take her.
voice for her
Beautiful.
size and all? You're going to go places, honey. You are. And I'm going to keep my eye on you, too. Okay? Okay, let's give her a big hand. Toni Marie Toronto.
Wasn't she good?
Yes,
Oh, she's so cute.
You know, this I know this girl a long time, too, now, quite a few months already, and I like her to be on this show today. And her name is, it's my desire, you know her. She's my desire. Aurelia DeSire. Let's bring her out.
When love hurts inside, I realize there's no place to hide from the pain that leads to sorrow and the tears I cry to hide the pride of this broken heart, of our dreams that somehow turned out to be lies. Why is love so unkind? Lonely memories, like shadows in my mind, linger on and on to break this heart of mine. Now the feelings that I had live on without right. When love hurts inside, how to survive through those lonely nights, so cold and never ending. There's no wrong or right. Love's burned out its light, and all that remains are just memories of cold and empty heart. How could I turn out so sad when just yesterday you in my arms I had, and it felt so good to think it would never end. Now I find myself alone, and all I could do is pretend. When love hurts inside, there's no place left one can hide to ease away the pain. When love ends up with a broken heart and you cry, 'cause there's only you to blame. When love hurts inside, when love hurts inside, how to survive through those lonely nights, all so cold and never ending. There's no wrong or right. Love's burned out its light, and all that remains are just memories of cold and empty heart. How could I turn out so sad when just yesterday it's you in my arms I had, and it felt so good to think it would never end. Now I find myself alone, and all I could do is pretend without you.
Beautiful.
Very good.
Beautiful. Don't go away.
Very good.
Can I ask how old you are? Or
17.
I don't usually ask the lady how old she is, but you're
You know
17?
why?
Yeah, she taught me that. How long you been singing and dancing?
Well, since I was a little girl, I was always interested in music and singing and dancing and writing songs.
Are you doing anything now?
Yes, I'm going to cut up my record that I wrote. It's called Men.
Oh, you write also, huh?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Uh-huh. That's good. Aurelia DeSire, what is your desire in life?
Well, my ambition for life is becoming an actress, and with all the musical talents, of course.
Uh-huh. That's good. That's
very good.
And do you want to take, you're going to take, what, dramatics and dancing and singing and
Yes,
everything combined?
all
huh?
included, yeah.
That's beautiful. I wish you all the
Nowadays,
luck
you
in the
have to
world.
know all that. You have to know
Yes.
dancing, acting, and singing, and a little bit of everything nowadays.
Right.
Yes, and talking about all days, I know that there is agents and managers out there who have called me and told me that they wanted some of these talents. Well, right now, I have all these talents, and they're ready to go to work.
Yes.
Please give me a call or write me.
We have anything.
I'll get in touch with them.
Anything and anybody you want, singers, dancers, magicians, everything. And they have to be seen and heard, but we just don't have enough time to air them out, to show all this talent. Well, thank you very much, Aurelia.
Thank you,
did
too.
a
I really
beautiful job.
enjoyed being in the show.
Okay, thank you. Well, that's it for now, I guess.
Yes, well, how do you like our performers, all right? Uh-huh. How do you like our performers, okay? Yes. Glad you did it. Well, I guess that's about it for now, huh?
Yeah.
So, God bless you, and love everybody.
And don't forget, say a little prayer for somebody. They
And
need
won't
it.
all my performers come out here, please? Okay.
So they can be seen again.
Okay, Marvin. Come on, man. There's a long way to go on the stairway to stardom, and you'll fight for each step that you take, 'cause that's the price you pay. And never look back down the stairway to stardom. You can't ever allow anything to stand in your way. Never think of the cause, never think what you've lost along the way. On the stairway to stardom, maybe today's your big day. Thank you, everybody. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. And thank you. Thank you. You're so nice. So nice.